there everybody, my name is Rick Utzler and welcome back to Airgun Week. In this video we're going to take a look, and this isn't a brand new gun, but it is new like middle of last year or so. This is the Gauntlet II. Now I've done a bunch of work with the 25, this is the 22 caliber, and we were going to do a head-to-head sort of a video, and our first one we got sort of had some barrel issues, but Umarex hooked us up with a new one, and so we're going to be not only showing you that today, but we're also going to be rebooting that whole head-to-head thing. So definitely keep your eyes open for that, because we've got, it was like 2 or 3 guns, now we've got probably 4 or 5 guns we're going to be putting into that series, because there's so many really good, affordable PCPs these days that you couldn't just pick 2 of them. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. But this is the 22 cal Gauntlet II. If you guys are familiar with the Gauntlet, they made a bunch of upgrades when they went to the Gauntlet II. Today, remember, these aren't going to be like full-on review videos. This was like if you showed up at their booth at range day, what you'd get to do. So we're just going to take some shots with the gun here. I've got some 18-13s, and I've got my FX Chronograph here, so we'll get some chrono data while we're shooting. I've got a target down there at 50 yards, and let's have some fun. All right, let's get started here. Okay, so first things first, they also sent me one of their new optics. Like, this is the Axion Optic, and this one is very, very cool. I'll probably do something specifically just on this scope, because it surprised me. The minute I looked through it, very good clarity. It's got little circles and dots and hash marks and lots of really good aim points on it. Just a really neat scope. It is second focal plane, which is not a big deal. And we are going to, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take a couple practice shots, and then we're going to go ahead and shoot on the main target. So let me do that. I'll be right back. All right. So here we go. Some unique features while we get started here. This gun does fill to 4,500 PSI. So you have this massive bottle up there, 4,500 PSI fill. The 22, they really went for power. So one of my goals down the road, and we're not going to do this today, but I want to find some slugs that shoot well out of this. It's really pushing hard. They've got the reg set in such a way that it's really designed for you guys to really be able to stretch shooting heavier projectiles. I'm just shooting the 18-13s today, but you guys can definitely look for some, maybe the Mark II or the Mark II redesigns or whatever they're called. I have some coming, but it's not in yet. But I really want to find some slugs, because I think this has the legs to do it. But we'll save that for later in the year. Today, we're just going to shoot the 18-13s, and I got some targets down there, and we're going to get some chrono numbers while we do it. We'll see how well the regs do it today. All right, so, I am in the center top target, and we're going to go ahead and let her rip here. Once I cock it. Okay. So, boy, that trigger was a long pull. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, some of the changes they made from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2 is they've improved the cocking, so it's not as hard to cock as the first generation, which is nice. Okay, pushing a little left today. Still good conditions, but we do have a little breeze. Not getting any of our shots. Dagummit. Okay, I just realized that. Okay, hold on. New mags tend to stick a little bit. That one went way left. Okay, so I'm going to reload. This time we're going to get our chrono going. Got to remember to connect to the doggone thing. That's my fault. Okay. Home and connect. That's better. Now it'll work. All right. So we're going to fill up. Now, again, shot count on this with that big bottle. I don't know if I told you before, but you're looking at 100 shots on the reg. Now, I got kind of on a tangent there because they could have optimized this for a lot more shots, but you wouldn't have the power. So I think they really, you know, knowing the market and knowing that a lot of people are going to want to push the power on this and want to try and run slugs, they left the power turned up. So you're still getting, like the 25 gets 100 shots on the reg. This is going to do, again, 100 shots on the reg. Even though it's in 22, it's going to be basically the same shot count, which is fine. Just go into it knowing that it's about really getting a lot of power. Okay, let's see if this time it's still on. I connected to it. All right, my fault. Here we go. I'm going to shoot the right target, and I'm going to see if I can adjust my point of aim just a fraction here. Yeah, that's perfect.
935.
Here comes the wind.
937. 935. 935. 937. 937.
Okay, that mag is sticking. New mags. Okay.
937. 942. 939.
Okay, so that's really impressive. I'm going to look at the shots here because that is, I mean, first of all, let's just look at this. The spread was 7, standard deviation 2.2. We're looking at pushing 35 and some change foot-pounds. That is just really good. Now I'll tell you that I have shot this over the Chronograph long string, and your extreme spread from shot 1 to shot 100 is minimal. It's still maybe 20. So what you're looking at there is some legitimately awesome regulator performance. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up. As you can see, the Umarex Gauntlet II, just an exceptionally cool air gun, tons of shots, good power, really good repeatable accuracy. I can't wait to try and just sit down with a whole table full of slugs. Brian, I need you to come visit because Brian's my slug guy. And we're going to sit down. We're going to figure out what this thing's going to be able to run. That's going to be my challenge for this year, is find out what slugs are going to run really well here in my G2. Very, very cool. I want to say thank you to Umarex for sending it out. You guys, we got a lot more videos that we're going to be showing you here at Airgun Week. I want to say thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you guys.